Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Savotta Russia. Today we're going to take a little look at the 12-cornered house build. It's most likely going to be a little bit backdated, but that's just how it is, right? But I'm a little bit at a distance here because I have the big hockey smile on today. Because as some of you remember, I told you that when I was a kid, like 10 years old, I smashed all my front teeth. Just playing hockey with the big bullies in the schoolyard. That's not a good idea when you're a small guy. But yeah, so I have a big repair in my mouth here. But that'll be kind of fixed in a week or so. So bear with me if I speak a little bit funky. I'd like to give a shout out to a really awesome channel. I'm pretty sure that many of you guys will enjoy. The channel is called The Legionnaire, and the author of the channel he's a German. He's a guy called Thomas Gast. He spent 17 years in the French Foreign Legion, in the FFL, in the 2nd Rep. That means the 2nd Régiment Parachutiste. I cannot speak without my teeth, really. But anyway, he's an awesome guy. He makes some really interesting videos. So check out the Legionnaire and Thomas Gast in the description. He's a really, really awesome guy. I really like him. I like his personality. A good, modest warrior, you can say. Just like warriors are supposed to be. Anyway, we have Mrs. Savotta Russia over there painting our sill plate with diesel fuel and old engine oil. That is a good universal means of protecting the wood. Here we have some joints I've made. Basically what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make the sill plate. We're gonna put in some put in some sealant here and so on. Here we have some roofing material as a moist barrier, but you don't. Actually, it's not so much needed as a moist barrier in this case. But when you put wood onto some cement and stuff, silicates, then you can get some dry rot, regardless if it's wet or not. So that's why we use this stuff here. Yeah, I speak funky. That's not awesome at all. But you can see we have our central plate in there. We're gonna do basically the same in there as out here. And out here we're gonna have on top, we're gonna have another piece of timber. This is 8 by 8, 150, 160 millimeters by 150, 60, 155 or something. It's old. It's awesome. It's like 50 years old. I have a video on the warehouse we took down, but here we're gonna have another piece of timber. We're gonna sink it down a little bit here in the corners so it will lock everything down here, and we're gonna do the same in there. In order to do that, we of course have to cut out some space, some notches or what we can call it. I do that with my circular saw, of course. I'll show you in a second. I have a ripping chain on the little steel chainsaw, and normally I'm pretty good with a chainsaw. So let's cut this guy here out with the circular saw, and let's try and cut this to size. This guy down here with the chainsaw. Let's see how it fits. Here we have some big chisels. You can see 1, 2. They're Russian made from a company called Petrograd. I actually bought these guys here, but I know the owner. He's a really awesome guy. These are handmade, hand forged, and everything from awesome steel. You can see here, petrogradtools.com. There'll be linked to this guy in the description because, as I said, they're handmade. They're not really that expensive. I think about, not for what it is anyway, about $100 or something. I think so. And they are 50 millimeters wide. And that is of course because when we have to make our wind braces and all that good stuff, that's gonna be 50 millimeters wide. mortise and tenon stuff and so on, so that's why I got them in the proper size, in the proper width. The lower part of the sill plate here is also like a 2-inch pine board. They're also 50-60 years old or something. It's awesome wood. It's stable. It's not rotted in any way. It has a lot of resin in it. So it's not only in the woods I use Silky saws. Now we're gonna use a big katana blade to cut off this piece so it will be flush. As always, it's really enjoyable to work with nice tools. As they say, working with good tools is 50% a job well done, and that is the truth. But as I will prepare the next one here for the chainsaw experiment, and while I'm doing that, I can show you some footage from the other day where we were working on this sill plate here, and we did a little bit of gardening with the tank as well. So enjoy that, and we'll be right back. So now we are measuring 6 millimeters in. And this is about 17 centimeters, 170 millimeters. It's going to be a little bit more than 8 centimeters, 80 millimeters. We are correcting for the thickness of the rod. Try and do the same here. 16.5, that means 8 and something. Центр, как всегда. And this guy here have been cutting ice, frozen wood, snow blocks, whatnot for 4 or 5 years or something now. Look how fine it is with these big teeth. And I'm not with big teeth. I accidentally put the tank in fourth and not first. That was not so good.
Босс, иди сюда. Иди сюда.
Right guys, light is fading, but yeah, I have problems with F. But anyway, you can see we draw some lines here, a little line here. So basically what I want is to cut this guy out here, cut this guy off, and then we have to cut all the way there, actually there to there. And from there to there, like that. Let's see how that goes with a ripping chain. Let's see what it looks like. I can break it off and hopefully it's alright. And then I can clean it up. Or maybe not. Da. I went a little deeper than I wanted. I'll try and clean it up and see how it works. But chainsaws are not really for precision work, but I left a little bit here, so who knows? Is it faster? Is it not faster? Alright guys, so it's getting dark, but that's what's going on at the moment. We are finishing up the sill plate there, and when we're done with that, we're gonna of course start to make the floor beams and all that good stuff, which is a little bit more precision orientated. This is, yeah, not that precision orientated yet. So don't forget to check out the Legionnaire Thomas Gast in the description. Don't forget to check out the links in the description and all that good stuff. And until next time, get out and train, get it done, do something awesome. See you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for your time.